Castor's fist opened, dropping Quinyanka and Bossam. His mouth lengthened, letting Agatha and Dot slide out in a sprint of drawn. Then he girded a last mound of pink. "Tell my brother he can have the body," and he passed out cold. "Still breathing," Agatha heard Yuba say. Flat on her back, she smeared the drool out of her eyes and saw the entire first-year class crammed inside the schoolmaster's tower, now Dean Sophie's lavish chamber, where they safely crouched beneath the window line so they wouldn't be spotted by the pirates below. Everywhere she looked there were students, jammed into Sophie's closet between shoe wax peeking out from the mirrored bathroom, blinking earnestly from under the bed. In the corner, the historian painted in his open book, his silver tip glancing back at Agatha before scribbling again, as if trying to keep up with the story. Meanwhile, the teachers huddled around Castor. "Everyone in the muscle," Yuba said to the others. "Is he okay?" Agatha asked urgently, tossing the face back aside. "Lost a lot of blood to get you here," said Professor Uma, tying her straw around Castor's back leg to stanch the wound. "But he'll recover. Let him rest for now." "Rest?" Agatha scoffed. "Pirates are trying to kill us. Call the steams. We'll fly somewhere safe." "And where's what?" said a familiar voice. Agatha turned to Hester, spotless beneath the glittery aquarium in Sophie's ceiling next to Hot and Adele, Beatrix, Winner, and Kiko, all still kicked in one boat from Carlos dungeons. "Every kingdom is on my side," Hester agreed. "Where can we hide a whole school? Plus, the Snake's Quest map is checking us," and Adele added, her arm bandaged. "We don't even have enough steams to get us all out of here," said Hot. "And even if we did, the pirates have arrows to shut us down," Kiko pointed out. "We are trapped," said Beatrix. Agatha shook her head. But... "Most of the wolves are dead, Agatha," said Professor Manley. "West probably escaped through the hole in my shield. That sorcerer must have helped the pirates break through. Crystal balls can find weakness in any magic." "Even more reason for us to get out of here before another sorcerer comes," Agatha insisted. "I sent the fairies to look for help in the woods. Someone who can rescue us," Professor Uma advised. "In the meantime, the castle will defend itself against intruders. Our best hope is to hide here until they leave." "And if they don't," Agatha countered, "we can't just wait while monsters invade our school." The only way to the tower is Sophie's catwalk, which is charmed to attack trespassers. "Even if Ryan's men try to break in here, we are safe," Professor Animon said, pulling pillows off Sophie's gold-felted bed and laying them under Castor's head. For now, the smart move is no move. If I know Sophie, she says Camelot, doing everything she can to rescue our friends. She wants me to do the same for her students, not sit around and hope we don't die. Agatha challenged. What if we mogrify and make a run for it? First years haven't even learned mogrification, Professor Trix argued, let alone how to control it under stress. Or what if some of us distrust the powers while the rest of you won? Agatha hunted, her voice shallowing. Or what if we use a spell, any spell? There has to be something we can do. Agatha, said Yuba sharply. Remember the first lesson of surviving fairy tales. Survive. I know you want to keep our students safe, but Emma and Uma are right. There is no move to make. Not yet. Agatha's eyes followed the glance to the story in the corner, hovered over the open storybook and his painting of this very scene, the schoolmaster's tower, the children hiding inside, the pirates down below. The pen stayed completely still, a gleam at its tip, as if watching Agatha the way she was watching it. You're like all the best heroes, Agatha. You think you lead your story, said Yuba. You think you control your own fate. That the pen follows in your wake. But that's not always the truth. Sometimes the story leads you. Agatha resisted. Defeating evil means fighting for good. Defeating evil means action. You told me not to use the crystal ball. You told me not to send first years to Camelot. But that's how we save the people. At what cost? Said Yuba. Those left may be in even greater danger than before. Agatha felt her stomach hollow. The glom had spoken her biggest fear, that in her efforts to save Tedros and her friends, she had ensured their doom. She turned to Hester, Hot, and the others who had returned, waiting for them to reassure her, to tell her she had done well. But they said nothing, their faces solemn, as if this was a question with no right answer. Once upon a time, there had been good and evil. Now they lived in the in-between.